Antique scrap quilts absolutely make my heart sing. I'm Michelle, this is my romantic tangle, and I want to talk to you today about what is my absolute favorite of the quilts I've made so far. I made this one back in 2010 from a pattern I found in Traditional Quiltworks number 30, the March 1994 edition. And there was a template and just enough description of how to do it to get me into trouble. So I leapt into this project without thinking about it too hard, without giving myself time to realize that I was way over my head. And if there's a challenging aspect to this quilt, it is that there are 640 of these cute little wedges. I cut myself a template out of a cereal box, and I started tracing and I started cutting, and I spent days sorting through all of my scraps that I had accumulated from thrift stores and estate sales, and cutting and thinking about what would work and what wouldn't work. And I, with my scrap quilts, it's very much the colors fall where they fall, other than making sure I don't have like 6 dark blue wedges in a row. I had fun with this. I backed it with a sheet from a thrift store. It is this blue and white floral with little pops of yellow. This binding is a dress that I got for 25 cents from a thrift store that was going out of business. It was a very dumpy, unflattering dress, but it was 100% cotton and just about enough to bind the quilt. I think there's a bit in here that is something else in a similar shade of blue, but I'd have to go through it to figure it out, and I'm not feeling quite that industrious today. I did not know how to applique. I'm still not good at applique. Some of my wedges, none of my wedges in the rings match up perfectly. Some of them are worse than others. But I'm not submitting it to the state fair. I'm not entering a competition to show that I am a skilled quilter. I am making things to snuggle up under on the couch, or to let my kids snuggle up under on the couch. And this is, oh, there's my, you can tell I'm not striving for the best of the best craftsmanship. It's densely quilted so that it will hold up together in the wash. My seams are tight. The things that are structurally important, I got right. The things that are visually signs of perfection, nope, not even trying. This is a modified Dresden plate, and I've been just fascinated by Dresden plates because great-grandma made one. Hers is the traditional scallopy kind, and I'm not clear on which great or great-great-grandma made it, but we've got one in the family. This one has cleaner edges, and I'll make the other kind someday. I'd love to make this one again and make a bigger version so that I can use it as a bed quilt. This one is not bed size, but I keep it on our bed because it's pretty and I love to look at it, and it's warm with the flannel. Don't ask me what batting is in here. I would assume it was cotton, but it feels thinner, so it might be the polyester that I got on sale at the local Mennonite store. Hey, if it's good enough for them, it's more than good enough for me. Let me know, how do you feel about antique scrap quilts? I would almost rather go prowl an antique store looking for inspiration than visit a new quilt shop, especially with the prices of fabric lately. I love the old quilt magazines with traditional patterns and not a whole lot of instruction to them. Now, if I'm paying 20 bucks for a brand new pattern, trust me, I want all of the appropriate instructions. But if I found it for a dime at an estate sale, I like the challenge of the vague stuff. If you'd like to see another of my quilts, check out my video on the quilt that I regret making because I used up all of my best red fabrics before realizing that pattern is not my style at all. I'm Michelle, this is my romantic tangle. Thanks so much for watching.